Is this the new smoking? Is this the new smoking? It's Amanda Golightly from Align Natural Health. I was in a store, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and it was in line to buy something, obviously. And there was a mother and her son there, and they were kind of having a bit of a conversation. They had a whole bunch of stuff in the cart, and she happened to notice that there was this headset, and it was for his gaming device, I guess. And she asked, "You already have a headset. Why do you have this one in the cart?" And he said, "Because when I wear the other one for 30 minutes, I get dizzy." So he thought by getting this new one, that would fix the problem. So is this the new smoking? This has kind of been the phrase that's been coined by other practitioners. And when you think about smoking back in the day, it was something pretty much that was everywhere around us. Except when it comes to what I'm talking about, we can't see that. And what I'm talking about is radiation and EMFs, electromagnetic frequencies, and these radio waves that come off these devices. And when you think back back in the old days when there was smoking everywhere, you went to the bar, they had a smoking section. Sometimes it used to be just everywhere, and you could see the smoke, you could smell it. It was in your hair, it was in your clothes, it was in everything. But nowadays, when we think of EMFs and radiation and these radio waves, you can't see these things. You can't see that. You can't avoid it. Like a couple weeks ago, I came to a trailer and there was a few guys outside smoking. I can see that. I'm able to avoid that. But radiation seems to be everywhere around us, that we have phones and laptops and everything. And what are the symptoms that come along with this? Because maybe you're not even aware that this is happening. You can have fatigue, you can be irritable, or like this kid who was in line, he was feeling dizzy. This can lead to long-term health effects as well. It also weakens our immune system, and it can invite pathogens and other things in our body that we don't want to deal with. So what are the solutions that we want to look at? We had someone we were speaking with this week who was dealing with like pressure and headaches and just didn't know what was causing that. And the conversation basically broke down to, where are you experiencing this? Is it outside your house? Is it everywhere? Is it in a certain location? And it basically broke down to this person's office. This was the only spot that they felt this pressure or the headache thing. And, you've got laptop, you've got a screen, you've got a phone, iPads, iWatches, all these other things, basically like I've got here now. And this person's, they're exposed to this long term. They're doing hours at a time. And this is where we need to be aware of what can be causing this. And that can be this exposure to EMFs and radiation. So the easiest way that you can look at reducing this is just one, being aware that it's an issue. And if you can not keep these devices on you, if you can use wired headphones instead of Bluetooth devices as much as possible. I know you can only do the best you can with this. And the other thing is just finding out how this is affecting you, if it's affecting you. This is something that we look at when we work with clients. And we offer a free discovery call to find out more if radiation is impacting you in a way that's, you're having these symptoms. If you're experiencing headaches, you're experiencing being dizzy, maybe you're being irritable, maybe this is just stuff that's happening to you and you don't know what the cause is. And this is something we can dig into and find out. And if you're wondering to find out more, just again, we have custom solutions and find out the causes for individuals based on their needs. And if you want to find out more, all you have to do is book that discovery call. Because what happens if you're not finding out what the cause is of what's affecting your health? How is that impacting your relationships? If you're feeling irritable and not responding in the way that you perhaps would like to. You're not responding to your family or your clients or your coworkers the way you would like. Maybe it's just the simple thing of, I need to be aware that the radiation is affecting me and I need to do something different. So if you can look to the future as far as how to handle these things, and we've got binders and other supplements that help get this stuff out of your system, because it can kind of stay in your tissues as well and affect you. You want to look at having this better energy, better communication, better relationships with people around you. And overall, how do you feel day to day? Like, how is that headache impacting your day? How is it making you feel? Are you able to handle the phone calls? Are you able to handle the clients in the way that you want to? This is just something to think about. And if you're noticing you're having symptoms and you're not sure why, if you're not getting answers about what's going on, it's as simple as booking this discovery call with us, and we can help you find out what the cause is. We've got a lot of people we've been helping. A lot of people have been reaching out in the last couple of weeks because they're seeing results with us. People are seeing results, and oddly enough, yep, this is what Kate's saying. This came up yesterday with someone who reached out. A few simple questions got her thinking. We figured out dizzy only happens in her office. Yeah, that's basically what I was talking about earlier. It's just connecting the dots. It's putting the puzzle pieces together. And we have a lot of questions that we go through when we speak to clients, a lot of areas we cover, because it's important to find out as much about what's going on with you as we can to find out what the solutions are. And we're asking questions that other practitioners maybe are not. Your doctor's probably definitely not asking any of these questions. So if you're looking for different results, you're tired of feeling like garbage, your headaches are enough, you're just dizzy and things are not the way you want them to be, it's time to reach out. Yeah, I know you've been watching a lot of our content. There's a lot of people out there that are finally getting off the fence and making that step towards better health. And all you have to do is book that discovery call. We can find out if we're a good fit and if you'd like to proceed. Have any questions, please book that call. Have a great day, everybody.